I'm excited for my casual Friday attire.
Why are you dressed like that?
Casual Friday.
Kyle, you know today is Monday, right? You look... Hi, welcome to Monday's edition of Cue It or Screw It.
And if this isn't Monday, time travel.
So, this week, we watched a very near and dear movie to my heart, entitled Hick.
Near and dear? You said you hated this movie. So, Hick is a movie about this girl. Just turned 13, was it?
Yep.
Yeah, 13th birthday. Gets a Colt 45 for her birthday. And
Woo!
then, I guess her mom leaves for the afternoon and decides, hey, I'm gonna go and have an adventure all on my own.
At 13.
Yeah, and starts hitchhiking and meets all kinds of precarious characters along the way. And gets into a whole lot of trouble during it, and it's like, oh wow, all of these terrible things are happening to a 13-year-old. It's weird.
I don't think weird describes it well enough, because weird kind of leaves it's okay. Like, weird is not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
This is the bad kind of weird. The weird that you're like,
Why is this happening?
why is this happening, and why do I keep watching this?
Yeah. I kind of kept checking every once in a while to see, okay, how much longer is this going to go on? How many more bad things can I expect to happen to this girl?
Well, and I kept watching it because I knew Alec Baldwin was in it.
I didn't. That was a complete surprise to me.
I knew Alec Baldwin was in it, and I'm like, oh, he'll come along soon enough, and he's got to redeem the movie. No other member, like, this, he has such a good cast.
I thought he was going to come in and save her, and then he didn't, and then kind of did. I don't know about Alec Baldwin's character at all.
Alec Baldwin is like every other member of this cast. Just a big name that was attached to the movie to sell it.
Blake Lively was also in it, too.
And she was useless. None of the members of the cast lived up to their potential.
I liked Blake Lively's character because Luli, that's sort of who she wanted to be, and she looked at her like, okay, this is my role model. This is the kind of person that I really want to be. And so I thought she was really interesting, and then to see what happens to her, like all the bad things that happens to her, kind of shook her a little bit and said, okay, this isn't as glamorous as I thought. I could get into a whole lot of trouble past what I've already gotten into, so...
But I think any other beautiful actress in Hollywood could have played that role.
Oh yeah,
fine, and
yeah.
and it wouldn't have made the movie better or worse.
I feel like had it been set in the 90s, or not set in the 90s, but had this movie been made in the 90s, it would have been Juliette Lewis as that role.
Yeah, all the roles felt fairly generic in who played them and how they were portrayed.
Yeah,
there wasn't anything compelling about the way the characters were approached. All felt too straight. It felt straightforward to a fault.
The only two characters that I feel are very dynamic at all are Eddie and Luli. Those are the only two dynamic characters at all. And I feel like, obviously, the main character has to be. She has to go through some sort of growth, and she eventually does. But then the other guy, it's like, okay, how much darker can this guy get? Like, sometimes he's redeeming, a lot of times he's not, and it seemed like, how creepy and how far can we take this guy? Like, how many skeletons can we unearth out of his closet? Which was interesting to a point, and then it all got too much for me.
I agree. Yeah. I agree. And again, it's set, the main character is a 13-year-old girl. Mm-hmm. So you're like, I don't really want to see this happen to such a young girl, to a girl that doesn't get it. And it's kind of sad, and it's kind of just depressing throughout the movie.
But at the same time, her acting is so good that I think that's what makes it even more sad. I thought she was a phenomenal actor. Everyone else was kind of meh, but I thought
Chloe Grace Moretz?
Yeah, I thought she was great, to be honest.
I disagree.
Okay.
I'm a Chloe Grace Moretz fan. I like her a lot. I think she's got a lot of talent, and she lives up to her potential quite often. Hick, I didn't feel was one of those times. The artistic integrity of the movie didn't supply any substance, and the movie didn't have very much substance. So, to me, it always just felt like things were coming up short. The music is really great. Bob Dylan has a song.
Oh, the music's phenomenal.
The music is great, but it doesn't really bring anything new. It doesn't bring substance to the movie. And that's what I think if I were to define this movie, it would be a movie with a lot of potential but very little substance.
I would agree. There's a lot that could have happened with this, and a lot I wish had happened with it, and it just got sad and way too drawn out, and yeah.
So if you don't think that this movie had very much or any substance, would you cue it or screw it?
At the end of the day, I would screw this movie. I mean, I didn't really know about it until we decided to watch it for this show, and I could have gone on not watching it and had a much better day. I watched this in the afternoon after watching a really fun movie, and I was like, oh, well, that's all gone. Like, I had to take breaks in the middle of this movie just to, like, watch something funny on YouTube so that I wasn't just drowned in sorrow by this movie.
That's fair. And I would also say screw it, just to avoid Hick. It's, like I said, it doesn't have very much substance. It's really depressing for the sake of being really depressing. I just think it's just such a disjointed movie with a lot of potential but very little substance. And when it comes down to it, there are just so many other movies out there that have potential and have substance to go with it, and are more enjoyable. So I would 100% say screw Hick.
Yeah, I would agree. So that's our opinion. Let us know what you thought. You can either write in the comments down below or tweet at us. You can reach us at @QOrScrew on Twitter, as well as check out our blog spot for some of our other reviews and to see what we thought about this movie a little more in depth. I'm Kye Hogan.
And I'm Andrew Teeter.
Keep on queuing. That's Iverix.